Hi, wonderful people. Welcome to today's class. Today we have this radical challenge before us here. It's a very technical one. Many looking at it, you may think it is easy to solve, but it may not be as easy as you may think. So we're going to do some substitution here, some replacement here, okay? And so I want you to pay closer attention to the steps I'm going to take in solving this challenge here. All right, so but before we go into today's challenge, if you're new here, kindly subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, we love you. My returning viewers, we love you. Thanks for being supportive. So the question is the cube root of 4x plus 49 minus the cube root of 4x minus 49 equal to 2. What is the value of x that will actually satisfy this radical equation? So first, we take our solution. Okay. Now, we're going to start off with substituting another alphabet for this first expression and a different alphabet for this. And so we're going to say here, let's take a p. I like using p. Let p be equal to the cube root of our 4x then plus our 49. Okay. Now, if we have our p to be equal to this, and we decide to take the cube of both sides, then it will expose this content we have inside here. And so this will now give us p to the power of 3 is equal to our 4x then plus our 49. Let's give this equation star. And let's give this equation 1. Okay? Good. Now, I said we're going to bring another alphabet to represent this. So here, let q be equal to our cube root of 4x then minus r19. All right. Now, with this again, we take the cube of both sides of the equation to expose this. So this is going to give us our q to the power of 3 will now be equal to 4x minus 49, right? Oh, where did I see 19? It's 49, please. So 49, 49. Let's give this equation star. Now, with this first substitution and this one we did here, we can rewrite equation 1. So our equation 1 will now becomes our p minus rq is equal to 2. Now, this is this equation we have in here now. And so let's give this equation 2. We have this to be equation 2. Okay? Again, we have equation 1, we have equation 2, we have equation star, we have equation star. Good. Now, from this, we want to subtract equation star from equation star. So from here, we now say here subtract equation star from equation star. Now, if we do that, what's going to happen? We're going to have p to the power of 3 minus q to the power of 3. So this now implies that our p to the power of 3 minus q to the power of 3 will now be equal to, we're going to have our, look at our 4, then x minus, plus, okay, let's take plus our 49, then minus, let's put in bracket our 4x, then minus our 49. Right? So with this, we're going to have our p to the power of 3, then minus rq. This is equal to, this will give us 4x, then plus our 49, then minus 4x plus 49. So we have p to the power of 3 minus q to the power of 3. We now becomes, we have plus 4x minus 4x. So we are now left with 49 plus 49. And this will give us 98. So we have 98. So this is another equation again. Right? Good. Now look at the expression we have on this side. This is what we call difference of two cubes. What does it say? It says that if you have your a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 Then we have bracket open your A minus B close bracket, bracket your A squared, then plus your AB, then plus your B r to the power of 2. This is what we call difference of two cubes. So we want to rewrite the left-hand side of this expression in this format. So doing that is going to give us this. Let's continue. So this is going to give us our bracket P minus our Q close bracket, bracket. We're going to have our P to the power of 2 plus our P Q there plus our Q to the power of 2 close bracket equal to our 98. Wow. Now, if you look at this expression closely, you'll discover we have P minus Q already. Look at it here as our equation 2. And it has a numerical value. P minus Q is equals to 2. Okay, now we can rewrite this expression here to give us here our P minus Q close bracket, bracket P to the power of 2 plus Q to the power of 2 plus PQ, the close bracket equal to 98. We do not have any expression of this kind, which is P to the power of 2 plus Q to the power of 2. So what we do, we succumb to another algebraic expression which says that your A, okay, to the power of 2, the plus your B to the power of 2, this is equal to bracket your A minus your B all to the power of 2, the plus your 2AB. Okay, so this expression here, we're going to rewrite in this format here. And so rewriting it is going to give us our P minus our Q close bracket into a square bracket, bracket our P, then minus our Q all to the power of 2, then plus our 2 PQ, then plus our PQ that is already in existence here. Square bracket close equals to 98. Easy. I told you this is a bit technical, but we're going to get it. Yeah, we cannot add this and this together. We have the value of this, we have the value of this, and substitute. So this will now give us P minus our Q close bracket, the square bracket, bracket our P minus our Q all to the power of 2 plus 3PQ equal to 98. So from equation 2, we can put in 2 in place of P minus Q here and here. If we do that, this is going to give us our 2, then into 2 to the power of 2, then plus our 3PQ, then close bracket equal to 98. Divide through by 2. Divide through by 2. And so this will leave, this will give us 49. So we now have our 2 to the power of 2 will give us 4. So we have 4 plus 3PQ is equals to 49. Wow. All right. We send this to this side quickly to give us 3PQ is equals to 49, then minus 4, and this will give us 45. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Cancel, cancel. So we have our PQ will now be equal to 3 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 to 15 will give us 5 is equals to 15. Now let's give this equation. So we are giving this equation 3. Let's give this equation 3. But before we continue again, if you've not subscribed, do us that favor by subscribing. And when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we drop an amazing video. The YouTube algorithm will notify you and you will be among the first to get our video watched. Now from this equation, we want to make Q the subject of the formula so that we can substitute that into equation 2. So from here, we now have our Q will now be equal to 15 all over P. Okay? 15 all over P. So let's give this equation star, star, star. From here, I want to put equation star, star, star into equation 2. So from here, we'll now say put equation star, star, star into equation 2. I say you have to pay close attention, okay? So let's erase this side and put the value of equation star, which is this, into this our equation 2. So our equation 2 we said is P minus our Q is equal to 2. So our Q is 15 all over P. So we have here P minus 15 all over Q equal to 2. Cross multiply. Sorry, what am I writing? Is P, please? Yes, P. So if you multiply to eliminate this P here, it's going to give us our P to the power of 2 minus 15 equal to 2P. So if we rearrange, we're going to have P to the power of 2, then minus 2P minus 15 equal to 0. Okay, now let's look at this. We'll look for two quantities that when we multiply together, will give us minus 15, add them together to give us minus 2. And that will give us minus 5 plus 3. Minus 5 plus 3. So using factorization method, we have P to the power of 2, then minus 5, minus 5P, then plus 3P, then minus 15 equal to 0. So we can put this in bracket, and factor out the terms that are common to both brackets. So here P is common here. So we have here P, here we'll give us P minus our 5 close bracket plus what is common here 3. So here we'll have here P minus our 5 also equal to 0. So we take these because they are the same. So we have P minus our 5, okay, then bracket, there we have here our P plus 3 equal to 0. So this will give us P equal to 5 or minus 3. Okay, now but let's look at this. Here we don't have P in the beginning, and so we pick our equation star. Remember our equation star? Our equation star says that your P raised to power 3 is equal to 4x plus 49. Remember this? So let's take the first value of P. We have P1 here. So we're going to give us our 5 to the power of 3 equals to 4x plus 49. Then this will give us 125 equals to 4x plus 49. Move this to this side. This will now give you 4x is equals to 125 minus our 49. So we have 4x is equal to, if you subtract this from this, will give us 76, right? Yeah, to give us 76. All right, so divide by 4, cancel. The x will now be equal to, if we use 4 to divide this will give us 19. So we have positive 19. But again, we have our P to be minus 3. So we substitute for our minus 3. So this is going to give us our minus, what is happening here? Minus 3 to the power of 3 equals to 4x plus 49. And so this will give us minus 27 equals to 4x plus 49. So move this to this side, gives us minus 27 minus 49 equals to 4x. Let's continue on this side. We're almost there. So this minus this will give us minus 76. So we have here 4x is equals to minus 76. Divide by 4 again, divide by 4, cancel. So here we have minus 19. So we have x is equals to minus 19. All right. So we have our answer. So we have therefore, we can say therefore x1 is equals to positive 19 and x2 is equals to minus 19. These are the two values of x that will satisfy this wonderful radical equation. So this brings us to the end of this smart class. If you learned something from this video tutorial, do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. And again, remember at Online Maths TV, we drop videos every day, at least 2 a day. Thanks for staying to the end of this smart class. We love you. Keep watching Online Mass TV. Till we see you again in our next class. Keep winning. Bye for now.